Sorry I'm late.
Did you forget to set your alarm clock?
Hello everyone and welcome back to My Nerdy Home. My name is Steph Anie. Thank you so much for watching this video. So despite the CW after embracing wokeness and seeing their ratings plummet, and as a result is now up for sale, despite this, they are moving forward with continuing their diversity and identity politics game. Executive producer Ava DuVernay confirms that the CW's Naomi will emphasize identity politics. This is a new show that is going to be premiering on the CW. The CW's upcoming superhero series Naomi is based on a miniseries created by Brian Michael Bendis and David F. Walker, and it will emphasize identity politics. And this is confirmed by the show's executive producer Ava DuVernay. Now, DuVernay recently spoke with the Television Critics Association and is reported as saying the following: "It's not about representation, it's about normalization. We're doing really muscular things that relates to race and gender and class, but we're doing it by playing it normal, like it's just part of every day. It is part of every day." In saying that you're doing it and playing it like it's normal, you're essentially saying like it wasn't normal before, but it is. In our everyday lives, it's already normal. It's nothing that needs to be emphasized because it's already in our everyday lives. It's already normal. But I guess to these people, they want to pretend that it's brand new, that they're pushing some sort of boundary, that they're essentially leading the charge in normalizing diversity. It's really odd how they're looking at this, but anyways, let's move on. She elaborated further: "I say it kindly, but it's real. The more you can portray images without underlying or highlighting them and putting a star next to them, by showing a different type of hero that centers a girl, a black girl, that centers different kinds of folks, we start to make that normal, and that's a radical and revolutionary thing." No, it's not. There have been many, many female superheroes. There have been many, many diverse superheroes as well, and it's not a new thing, and Bounding Into Comics actually points this out. Someone should tell her that Storm was the leader of the X-Men and has been around since 1975. Again, they're trying to make it seem like this is something new. This is something that's been missing, that we're going to revolutionize the industry by bringing you something brand new, something that you've never seen before. But that's just not the case. All of this has been done before. She goes on to say that she nixed the idea that the character would be crossing over into any other show, saying, "In terms of crossovers, we're not thinking about that right now. She's on her own path, and I really think that this is the first part of the Naomi verse. People need to be trying to cross over into here, so we'll see what happens, but you won't see any crossovers in season 1. We're focused on Naomi's journey singularly." Now, I have to think that they're not thinking about any crossovers right now because the CW is for sale. So who knows what's going to be in store for these shows. Now, it makes sense if they don't want to cross Naomi into the Arrowverse, because the Arrowverse was led by Stephen Amell's character. It started with Arrow, and then we had the Flash, and now that Arrow is done, people cross over into Flash's universe, you know what I mean? So like Grant Gustin is sort of leading the charge here, and it makes sense that they don't want to do that because Grant Gustin is a white male. So I can see why she's saying that, like, we don't have any plans for the crossover just because the CW is for sale. Who knows what's going to be going on with these shows in the future. So the last part of the article, DuVernay is describing who Naomi is, and that right here is the only thing that I think is important about this show: the characters. And that's what people nowadays should be leading with, not we're going to be pushing identity politics. It's extremely front and center in the show that we're going to be doing. When you're leading something, when you're leading a project, when you're leading a show, a movie, focusing on identity politics first, it's going to fail, because that means that you're setting your characters, the story, the plot on the back burner. You're letting identity politics lead the story. It should be characters and plot first. And I think that this right here, if she would have just said this, probably people would be more intrigued by the show of Naomi. But instead, she's marketing Naomi as, we're going to emphasize identity politics. We're going to make it normal. We're going to make these things normal again, and they're already normal. What do you guys think? Are you going to be watching Naomi? Something tells me that you're not. CW ratings are in the toilet, and I think that this is the next show on the CW that's going to fail. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, everyone. So I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. Please come and say hi to me on Instagram and Twitter and all of my other social medias. I also want to give a huge shout out to my patrons, my Harlequins, Dark Knights, Red Hood Outlaws, and my Jokers, as well as my Rogue Gallery channel members. I appreciate your patronage and your memberships so much. If you're new to my channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing and let me know in those comments down below what kind of videos you'd like to see in the future. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.